So again, just shake it out. Let's do a little shaking before we, and I'd like to do our breathing before we focus on our theme, okay? Just shake a little bit, shake. And I want to just go through this. Some people I'm just going to shout out to a little bit. So Maureen, remember you're focusing on strength. So you're not looking for length. You're looking for grounding the feet, grounding the hands, really using your muscles in a nice way. Tally, you're looking to be at ease, right? Taking it slowly. Okay, that's just a focus. Okay, so let's start our breathing. This is my breathing, you can decide. Again, it comes up, taking the breath in, pushing down, taking the breath out. So I'm going to take soft knees, really soft knees, and here we go. Inhale. Out through the mouth if you'd like. Where's your focus? In other words, where's your eyes? Is the breath leading your hands or are the hands leading your breath? One more. And just reach your arms out to the side, stand, close your eyes, and soften. So our theme today is don't force it, feel it. So anytime you're forcing the standing, instead get in your body more, feel it more. And release. All right, let's begin. Let's start with the head. Head down, exhale. Inhale right or left. Exhale right. Take your time. Can you feel it? Inhale left. Exhale right. One more time, 3 each way. How's the rest of your body? Chin to chest, take a breath, and then go the other way. Simply being here, being present to the morning, using the breath with the movement, feeling what you need to feel. I think that's 3 and release. Let's take the shoulders. Take the arms like we're doing circles like so. This is our shoulder circle, so I'm almost hunching. And then I'm opening and hunching. Now you can take this into a movement like so. You can take this into almost a ripple, so okay. Or keep it just the shoulders. You can use the body if you like. So you're feeling your body. That's the idea. We're not making shapes that are so familiar. One more time. Hands behind the head. Inhale. Exhale. Just the upper back arches back. We do this one a lot because it's important. Elbows together, forehead down. Exhale. Inhale. Open. Looking up. Exhale, close, don't force it, feel. One more. And release. Arms up to the ceiling and reach, 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 reach. Breathe in, stretch the ribs, etc. And exhale down. So we're going to just start moving right away. Let's start with the legs. Let's do little circles. So I'm on my toes, trying to work the toes. So I decided maybe both of the days are almost yoga, other way, because I really think I want us to slow down. Other side, focus, and be present, even if we're strengthening. Other way. Okay, let's start our roll downs. Ready? Exhale slowly. Begin your concave. Feel the belly working. Feel the buttocks resisting the pull down. Feel the spine extend against the strong leg. Take a deep breath. Don't push it. How do you come back up? Soften the knees, push the feet, squeeze the tush, and use the core to pull up the tush, legs, and core, and unravel the upper body. And then stack by rounding the shoulders slightly back, and then take a stand. Let's do that again. So again, the head drops, then you release the shoulders, nothing else, upper back. Now you have to start to go forward to break in the hips, and you'll need to bend the knees or not, but use the core, buttocks, and legs. I'm spreading my toes. Now resist the going down with the hamstrings and tush, and release the spine. Stretch. Think spaces. Can you feel the spaces between the middle and upper back as well as below? Deep breath here. To come back up. Reverse. Push in the leg. You either have a brick or you're breaking a belt. Really use them in a nice, gentle way. And when you're up, your shoulders round slightly back. Come to the front of your mat. This is mine. Arms go behind. Inhale. Circle. Cross the hands in front and do that again. Inhale, arch back, open. Cross in front. Opposite, we're doing two. Inhale, cross in front. Exhale, open. Now you really have to work the shoulder blades. One more time. Cross in front. Exhale, open. And stand in Tadasana. Palms at the chest. Inhale, reach up. Palms back to the chest, asking yourself to feel today. Being present fully. Roll down, exhale. Fingers by your side. I should have mentioned if you need breaks, I'm sorry. Hang out here in your squat, crouch. Let the head go. Extend both legs back, knees on the ground, and lower yourself very easily to the ground. And very easily extend your legs back, extend your belly up, and draw the shoulders down to the feet. Without much effort, lift both legs and hands 1 inch or less off the ground in your head. Breathe. Exhale. Peel yourself up to child's pose. Arms can be in front, arms can be in your buttocks. Waving child's pose. Arch yourself up, inhale, cat pose. Exhale, sit back on your heels. 2 more times. Can you relax the neck? Round yourself forward and pull and round yourself back, pushing the hands into the ground. 1 more time. Inhale up and round yourself back. Open the knees even more, even more. Right arm threads the needle underneath ear to the floor, looking up to the ceiling. Big breath in and out. Other side, child's pose, arms in the front. Stretch, pull the navel up. Switch, thread the needle. Looking up. Big breath in. Big breath out. Back to hands and knees. Inhale. Right leg out to the side. Toes pointed forward, rocking back and forth. If rocking doesn't work, you can make little circles, See what needs to be done for you and your hips. 2 more. And the other side. Hands and knees. Foot extends. Really put the outside pinky down. Start to rock back and forth. So you're just allowing yourself motion. And maybe try a circle in your hips. Maybe see what that feels like. Feeling. One more. Hands and knees. Let's practice lifting the knees off the ground. Exhale, hold, and down. Notice before we do that again, press the hands down, lift the belly and chest a little bit. Chin is more connected to the chest. Feel the fingers pressing down, the webbing of the hands pressing down, and now just lift the knees just a bit. Hold. And down. One more time. Hold. And down. Right knee comes forward. Kneeling pose, half kneeling. If you need a blanket, grab a blanket. Reach the arms out. Squeeze these muscles here. Take the hands behind and push back. Just little pulses. Breathe. So you're pushing back with the palms. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Can you feel between the shoulder blades and maybe the triceps? Breathe. Left hand to the ground. Right arm on your back and look up. Inhale. Half camel. Take yourself back up. Left hand goes to the back foot. It may not get there. Put it on your buttocks. So it can go on your buttocks. So if it's easier on your buttocks, you just put it on your buttocks. That's fine. Let's do that again. Left hand in front. So you can take it with the right arm overhead, but you can also take it with the arm on your back. Half camel. Take it up. You can put the hand on the buttocks. I'm just showing you. And reach back. Take the right knee or foot out to the side. Take a couple of lunges. So again, if you need a blanket, you know, Nancy.
Yep.
Or Deb. Straighten the leg. Let's turn the foot in, be a lot easier on your body. And let's begin to go over. Exhale. Breathe. Can you feel? Kick your hip out away from your foot. Where can you soften here? We haven't been holding poses. What's this like? Inhale, modified half moon on the floor. Hand goes down, other hand goes up. Breathe. For those of you who want to go a little further, lift the leg up. Breathe. Where can you soften here? And slowly come back up. Both knees, switch sides. Maybe with hands, maybe without. Lunging forward a few times. This time, hands on your buttocks. Look up. Start to arch back. And then come back up. And again, hands out to the side, palms behind. Squeeze the triceps and pump. Slightly, breathe. So I'm pumping the triceps, but again, I'm doing micro squeezing with my shoulder blade. Open, open, open. And I'm opening my chest, right? Breathe. Now, where can you soften again? Your shoulders, the neck. Right hand to the floor, left either above or on your back. Exhale. Feel the twist. Feel the hips. Feel the neck twist. Half camel. You can again put the left hand on the back and reach up if you'd like. So you're here or you're here. And again, right arm forward, cartwheel over, reach. So we're doing all these modified, can you tell? And maybe the second time you want to put the arm up, maybe you don't. Normally we would take the knee off. We'll get there. Half camel. Exhale. Arch it back. Are you breathing with the motion? Are you softening? Slowly coming up. Taking this kneeling to the side. Opening that up. Lunge a few times just to get loose here. And look, I can even take mine out, so I take my foot in if it feels more comfortable. Find what works for you. I've come to see that asking people to do lines and squares doesn't always work. Okay, straighten the leg. And of course you can keep the leg pointed this way. I'm turning it in. I get a little internal. Begin to slide down for gate pose. Gate pose can be hand behind your head. That's fine too. That allows you to focus more on your side. Breathe. Notice there might be dumping. So feel the hip being pulled out and lengthen the neck, lengthen the shoulder. Breathe. Can you focus and breathe? Modified half moon, other way, slowly going over. Find the floor, push. Decide if you want to lift the leg or not. Breathe. Where can you soften? Where do you work? So instead of forcing, can you feel? Slowly coming back up. This time going right into modified down dog. So coming in, I'm just turning sideways and going into a playful little baby dog. Maybe I walk side to side with the feet, hips rocking. Remember early on, we did the lazy one where you turn the hips to one side, release one arm, and then you turn the other way with the knees, release the arm. You're just feeling it out. And then pedal, you can lift the foot. Just start to feel what it's like to be here. What are your hips like, your shoulders? Can you stretch the spine and the hamstrings? And then slowly walk the feet to the hands and take it to a squat. Oh my. Take yourself wherever you can. And then slowly forward bend. Exhale. Push the legs. Now hold this and notice where the effort is. The effort is contracting with the hamstrings in a way and the buttocks because you have to pull yourself up. Slowly exhale, pull yourself up. Inhale. Arms above. And exhale. Arms down. Okay, let's speed it up. I think the hair's got to go up. So are we okay with the pace, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Are you breathing? Use your props. Get your blocks, whatever you need. Start to the side. Palms together. Inhale up. Exhale, roll down, whatever feels good for you. Right leg back, lunges all the way. Looking down, stretch. If it's okay, keep the leg here or put the knee down. Same pose we did before, left arm up, twist, hold. Hand back down. Plank pose. Exhale. Knees are fine. Just go to your knees, just fine. Hold. Where's the action? Press the shoulders away from each other. Squeeze the quadriceps. Push the heels back. Lengthen the back of the neck. Knees down, child's pose. Exhale. Plank pose, knees or full plank. Exhale. Without changing anything, walk your feet back. Without changing anything, lower your knees. So nothing moves in your upper body. Elbows go back. Take your chest forward in front toward the floor. It goes way between your hands, all the way down. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Breathe. Point the toes. Squeeze the buttocks. Roll the shoulders so they're moving toward the feet. And this time, walk the hands out to the side and fingertips only, like claws. Peel yourself up this way. So just peel yourself up 3 times. Exhale. This is challenging. So be careful and peel yourself down. So I'm on the tips of my fingers. You can go hands in front of you. They're easier if they're in front of you than the side. Curl yourself up and down. Let's just do 2. Cactus arms. Straighten your body and really stiffen it very much. Right leg lifts slightly off the floor and hover, maybe 1/4 of an inch. Breathe. If you need to put your hands under your head, stacking the hands, that's fine too. And release. Lift your belly up, Lee, off the ground. You can even put a pillow there. Exhale, other side, lift, 1/4 inch. Just warming up those muscles. One more time, other side, a little bit higher this time. Now reach the leg out instead of lift. Reach it out and feel. Feel your tush. Feel your hamstring, your calf, your back, and down. Other side, reach the leg away, squeeze it strongly, and lift. Can you feel the tush, hamstring, calf, and even the back? Exhale down. Hands underneath your shoulders or away from your shoulders. Either push yourself up to a plank or peel yourself up. Downward dog, exhale. You may walk your dog or hang out here and take 3 breaths. You can walk your feet to your hands or bend your knees and hop. Forward fold. Squat. Maybe your feet are together, just see what happens. Maybe your heels come off the ground, but just squat. Forward bend. Exhale. Inhale, roll up. Last one. Arms up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. Left leg lunges back. Knee is off the ground. Hang out here. Head down. Right arm to the ceiling. Exhale. Hold. So the idea is, can you hold these positions? Can you relax the upper arm? Can you pull the navel back, open the shoulders? Hand is down. Plank pose, wide hands, knees or not. Exhale. This time let's drop to the knees, pull the hips back, exhale. Shoot yourself forward, plank pose one more time. And lower yourself down, exhale. Okay, this time we start to work. If you're Lee and other people, you might want to put a pillow, Maureen, underneath your belly. Something to give you some support in that area, your hips. So we're simply going to practice to do our back of our body. So you can either put your hands in cactus. I'm just going to do that, arms by your feet, or stack them. I'm going to keep them by my feet. Point the toes. Roll the shoulders back. We're simply going to practice lifting both legs. Inhale, exhale, and lift. Doesn't have to be high. First practice, not so high. And down. And again, lift. And tell me if you're feeling this too much in the low back. You need to put something underneath your hips and lower belly. And down. Change the position of your hands if you want. Lift. You can play with that to see what works. And down. You can also bend the knees and lift and see if that feels. You feel more tush if you bend the knees. And down. 4 more. Lift. And notice maybe you're going a little higher now. And again, lifting and bending the knees, don't worry about all that right now. Just feel the tush. Last one. Exhale. And down. Cactus with the arms. So the action with the upper body, let's open the legs a little bit. And here, if you like, it might be easier if you have back issues to bend the knees. The action is you're going to lift your torso up and squeeze the cactus elbows to the hips and then come down. Okay, but we're going to lift the legs at the same time. Exhale, lift the legs. And again, you can bend the legs if it's easier because it's more tush. and come down. Exhale. Try bending and see what that's like. And down. Exhale. I was saying again the last week that back is so important, buttocks. Doing these kind of exercises so helpful. 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Breathe. And down. One more. Arms out in front. Come to your forearms. Straighten your right hand, palm faces in, pinky on the ground. So bring the left elbow in close to the body for support and just lift that arm up and down. Lift it up. Spread the legs. Lift it up. You really have to press down on the hand and the elbow or the forearm. 2 more. Breathe. Last one. Other side. So now you press up, forearm on the left side. Right arm straightens. Lift up and down. Notice your tushes have to be worked. If your elbow's too far, pull the elbow in closer. And up. Breathe. And up. 2 more. Exhale. Exhale. All the way down to the ground. Your last one. Interlace the hands or just grab a thumb or something and tuck the belly or tuck your pelvis. Squeeze your whole body. Squeeze the shoulders. Everything, squeeze everything and just lift. Hold. Squeeze your shoulders. Squeeze your tush. And exhale down. Hands underneath. Take a down dog. Exhale. Push back and feel the strength in your tush. Hopefully they're tight. Breathe. A tight tush is not so bad sometimes. And walk yourself forward or jump. Exhale. Feel your forward bend. Now you feel your tushes, yeah? When you're extending. Inhale, roll up. And take your Tadasana with your legs. So, does anyone feel the strength in their tush after that? I hope. Let's take our legs apart. And let's do a little standing position. Triangle pose. Arms out to the side. Turn the right one out. We talked about this. I like that right one more forward. So instead of taking it back, I like it more forward. It's safer for many of you. I have another adjustment. You can put your hand here for triangle or take it all the way down. So the other adjustment is put it in the crease in your hip and push the hip back or all the way down, not your waist, your hip. You're putting your hand in your hip. Breathe. Now from here, can you pull the belly up and back? Can you lengthen the back of your neck? Inhale, come up. Warrior 2, exhale. Hands behind the head. Elbow to knee, exhale 4 times. Inhale up. 2, you'll tell me what's going on afterwards, Deb, or if you need to leave, I understand. 3. 1 more. And 4. Take the same side, hands on your hips, and pivot. So you're on a high lunge. Heel is off the ground. Maybe turn this front foot in. Maybe that feels good, yeah? Arms behind you, and you're going to cave in. Bend the knee and cave in. And open. Cave in. And open. Exhale. I bend the knee slightly, Nancy. The back knee bends. The back knee bends slightly, just a little. And I make a circle with my arms. One more time. Exhale. Straighten the back leg. Reach the arms to the side. And then reach up. And pull the back foot forward. Exhale. Modified tree pose. Turn the left foot out and I'm going to put it on the front side. So I'm going to grab the ankle, if that's good for you, and just hold it here. So this might be your tree pose right here. Otherwise, you can hold it with one hand and be here. Or both hands. Breathe. Feel the calf, feel the thigh and the tush lengthen. And release. Stand in mountain, feel the effects. Triangle pose, other side. Arms out to the side. Turn that leg out and then walk the foot forward more. You decide, hand on the hip to take you over, or hand on the thigh, or hand on the calf. Hips can go back, it's fine. Allow yourself. Now from here, lengthen by pulling that navel up a little bit and relaxing the neck. Breathe. Relax the top and lower shoulder. Inhale, coming up. Warrior two. Exhale. Hands behind the head. Dip over, elbow touches and comes back. And again touches. Exhale. And comes back. One more. Touches. And comes back. Arms out. If you need to, put them on the hips. And turn yourself so you're in a high lunge, like so. Reach the arms up. This time we do the opposite. Bring the arms down. And as we bend the back knee, we open. Bend the back knee and then close and come up. Bend the back knee, open, close, open. Straightening the front leg in the, instead of the back leg. Again, two more. Exhale. Last one. Straighten the back leg. Hands can be on your hips or take them high. Breathe. And step forward, exhale. Tree on the other side. Slowly slide up. Grab the ankle. And start here. Then decide what you can do. Maybe let go with one hand. Maybe you're here. It's about steadiness. Arms can be above the head or just keep them in the front. Breathe. Feel the tush, the calf, the leg. Ujjayi breath. Deep exhalations. And release. Okay. We're going to try sitting down without our hands. Okay, so how do we do that? You can practice maybe crossing your feet. You can practice sitting this way, but see how far can you go without using your hands? Okay? How far can you go? So crossing, I find I can do that one. You can even try just doing it squatting. Wonderful. Okay, you know who you are, bolster for abs. Oh, I could have done that for the legs. I just realized that. So if you're doing your roll downs, you keep the bolster very close and you're rolling down like this and rolling up. Or I like to even hold. Just hold and come up, okay? If you're not using the bolster, legs are straight, arms are up, reach forward, exhale, inhale, and roll down. So take your time, everyone. Use the legs, point the feet, arms go overhead and come back up. Slowly reach forward. Let's see if we can get 3. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Feeling more than forcing. Point the toes strongly, reach the arms strongly. Curve the back in a C shape. Last one, we'll go up and sit. Open the legs slightly. Saw, open the arms, pinky to the outer toe. Inhale, switch. Take 2 pulses. Remember the pinky is up in the back. Both of your tushes are down. Exhale. And take your arms up and twist in between. So it gives that sense of really trying to open your body. So my legs are so strong right now. How about yours? They're really pointed, strong. And release. Feet together. Let's try, just try. Toes on the ground. Hold the shins and release the abs. So notice how I release the abs, yeah? Release the abs and relax the shoulders. So now I can feel it really in my abs. Just practice one toe up, then see if you can do another toe without releasing the abs. So if you release the abs, go back to the floor. Let yourself roll back. Just roll back and roll back up. And you can touch your toes. You can put them down and then hold them up, hover, and do it again. So eventually you want to just hover, but I don't want you to release the core or the abs. So you keep the abs. Oops, that was too fast. And again. 2 more. Last one. And hold. Hands behind. Let's come on our elbows, I think. That's probably easier for some of you. Stretch one leg out and feel that in your core. Stretch the other leg out. Doesn't matter where. The higher up, the lower, you can play with that. Obviously, it's harder lower, but play with that. Okay, now you're going to play with toes down only. Straighten one. If it's too much in the back, Lee, you just come down all the way to the floor a little bit more. Just keep lowering to put the back down. 2 more. Lower down to the floor. Hug your right knee in. Extend your left leg, hover that off the floor. So this is level 1. And then switch. And pressing, let's actually stop. Put your feet on the ground. Oh, I need my brick. So just notice, you have to push your entire back on the floor. I can't, but you're pushing your entire lower back on the floor. So let's do that again. Keep the low back. Right knee into the chest and switch. So Lee, this might be helpful, putting a bolster like I'm doing underneath my shoulders with my head. So if you're having issues with your back, do it this way. And again. Exhale. 3 more. Last one. Knees to the chest. Feet on the ground, more than hands distance away. Tuck the pelvis under, little pelvic tilt. 3 times. Practice your pelvic tilting. Now let's do it just abdominal pelvic tilt. No tush. Just the abs. See the difference? So you're tilting the pelvis just with your abdominals, pressing the low back down. Last one. Hold the abdominal down, or low back down. Press the feet and start to engage your legs and tush, not lifting yet. Now start to lift the tush, but squeeze the legs. Lift, 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 keep going, and push the knees forward. Hold, and coming down. And again, engage just the abdominals for the tilt. Push the low back. Now engage the legs and tush. Hold. If you're stronger, you're going to let your right leg kick straight and then your left leg kick straight. If you're not, just go back down. Do it again, one more time, kick, because you're all doing that. And lower down, exhale. One more time, engage the abdominals, press the low back down only, tilt the pelvis, hold. Breathe in and out. Begin to feel the tush, legs, feet. Start to press and lift, feeling, not forcing. Now really lift, 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 and look down at your knees. Push them forward. Now here, you can just hang out here and practice lifting your right hip, left hip, right hip, left hip. Otherwise, we're going to lift our right leg and left leg. So either you're just lifting hip and hip, like rocking side to side, or you're doing the leg. Now keep squeezing the tush. You have to squeeze the tush not to drop. The key thing is not dropping. Not forcing though, but feeling the tush. Last set. And down. Breathe. Come on up to seated. I think we'll do it this way. Turn your fingers in, roll your shoulders out. So you'll have to check on this. I know you're modifying, Sarah, so do what works. Bend the knees. Come closer, roll the shoulders. Now, we haven't started to engage. Feel the hands on the floor. Rock your body forward and back to feel more on the hands. Now, open the chest, walk your feet into your tush a bit more, and just begin to lift the tush up just a little, just to feel it for some of you. This is just doing it for some of you. Do you feel the backs of your arms? So this might be enough. Just holding like right here. Just that. And practice holding that. So the next level, of course, but again, you have to already be able to do that well. The next level is begin to lift and then create a shape. But again, the only reason you would do that is if you can hold that other position very well. Breathe. And down. on your backside. Straighten your legs. Arms out to the side like a cross. Right leg up to the ceiling. Touch your left hand. Exhale. You may not get there, but you're attempting to. And come back up. Down, other side. Kick the left leg up. Inhale. Touch your right hand if you can. You're aiming for it. You know what I mean? And come back. Now you have a choice. You can take it straight or bent. So you can bend the right leg and take a twist this way and just hold that twist, or you can straighten the leg. Now notice that everything's not on the ground here. Your shoulder's not on the ground, or your hips aren't turned, or your leg isn't on the ground. So you might bend the knee a little bit and hold the leg up with your hand. Breathe. Rolling onto your back, hugging the knee into the chest. And let's make circles with the knee. I'm going to go counterclockwise, whatever way you want to go first. Just massaging. Feeling. Other way. Stirrup pose, half stirrup. Grab the foot, bring the knee in the armpit and hold. Notice you feel it in the bottom leg. Feel that opening. Notice you feel it in the under part of your right leg. Feel instead of move away. So take that leg to the side a little bit and slide the hand down the ankle, the shin, and try to straighten the leg a little bit. Open the other arm and see if that can open. Spread the toes. Inhale, foot to the ceiling, so straighten. Hold behind the leg, interlace if you like, or hold the calf. Again, is your left leg on the ground? The back of your left leg. Again, put a pillow under your head, put a brick, be comfortable. Knee into the chest and switch. Left knee in. What do you feel? Where do you feel? Do you feel your breath? Stirrup. Half stirrup, I should say.
What about circles?
Yeah, we get there. Oh, no, that's it. We'll do that. I think we do a circle. Do we do the circle now? Okay. I'll follow Lee. Circles with the knee. I thought that was later. Massage the back, right? Lee, you feel that. Ujjayi breath, a deeper breath. If we're in a live class, we would breathe together. Other way. And stirrup. On stirrup, I'm really working on that bottom leg anchoring me. Feeling the pull, feeling the low back pressing down by using the stomach. Softening. Open the leg to the side a bit. Open your right arm to the side and begin to slide the hand down to straighten that leg in the air as best as you can. Yep, we could use a strap, I know. Take it to the ceiling. Hold wherever is comfortable. And again, use that bottom leg to anchor you. So straighten and really work that one. It's not taxing for it. It's just asking, hey, can you participate too? This is a full body. Thank you, legs. Working together, feeling. Breathing in and out. And slowly taking that leg down. Feel the effects. And you have a choice here. We can do a back bend, or you can take a plow or a shoulder stand. So the back bend is just using a roller or hip bolster and elevating your hips this way. So this is a baby back bend if this is where you want to be. Or you can take the legs up. So I'm just giving you some options. If you've been doing a similar pose, maybe you decide a different pose today. Who knows? Maybe you use the bolster on your back, upper back, to open the chest. Maybe this is what you need today. So ask your body, what do you need? How can I support you? Good. So just being here and resting. Maybe closing the eyes. Noticing any areas that seem contracting or preventing you from being here, bracing. Can you take a deep breath into them and relax? This is your time. Can you sink deeper into the pose? So depending on where you are, you'll stay there or slowly coming down to the ground a bit. Maybe take a counter pose if necessary. And then you'll decide to sit or to lie down. Give yourself space and time. And then take a couple of breaths through the fullness of the breath. Maybe blow out the mouth. Wherever you are, let's begin the body scan. Feel the top of the skull, sides and back, forehead, temple, cheek, and jaw. Feel the melting down the back of the neck, sides, and front. Spreading like a waterfall down the shoulders, the tops, back, and fronts of the shoulders. Continuing down the arms, the upper arm, lower, pouring into the hands and out each finger to the very tips. And then the upper back, sides of the upper back, the ribs, the lower back, sideways, round the front, feeling down the chest, abdomen, and the belly. Pouring into the bowl of the pelvis opening, letting the buttock attachments soften, the leg attachment, all that complex connective tissue, and into the thighs, front, sides, and back. Flowing down into the knees, the inner knee, the backs of the knees, sides, and front. Rolling down the shins, the calves, inner and outer and back, into the ankles, tops of the feet, bottoms, full 10 toes. Feel the breath move you in and out. Coming in the top of the head and out the bottom of the feet. If that image works for you. Clearing any unnecessary stuckness, holding, patterns, Bring that attention down from the eyes and the forehead, down the face, down the neck, down the throat and the chest, and decide to hang out in the heart or take it all the way down in the belly. Breathe from there a few times. And for today, simply savor in your special place the feeling of body, mind, wholeness of spirit force, connection. No outside, no inside, no separation, just one flow, one force, one field. If there is an identity of you, you're just floating within that flow or force or field. And then feel a piece of that force or feel light in front of you. And see if there's a message for today. Something just for you. Breathe that, take that in, become that. And then in your own way, bow to that either with hands or just nod your head slightly. Some sign of reverence. And today, if you're lying down, you'll simply curl in a ball and then put your palms together. If you're seated, palms together at your chest. And just feel all this goodness in by folding forward. Honoring each other's presence and energy in this field, the totality that makes up the field.